Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy. Thank you so much for watching this video today. I am here to update you on my deck of panning project pan. This is an amazingly fun project that was created by Emily at Emily and Max over on YouTube, and she's a really fun YouTube creator. She creates a lot of project panning content and original project panning ideas. So if you are not subscribed to her, please click on her channel. I'll have it listed down below, as well as her introduction video describing how this game works. It is a little complicated. However, once you kind of get going, you get the hang of it, and it's really, really fun. Basically, it all comes down to you have a deck of cards, and you will pull a card, and like this one, I'm gonna have to reshuffle. You'll pull cards, 5 products, and she has a game board, and each card correlates to a different prompt related to makeup or beauty. So if you like project panning content, beauty content, skincare content, I would love for you to click on my subscribe button and like this video. And also click on notifications so that you know every time that my videos go live. Something that I can tell is that most people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. Do it now. And I would love for you to continue to follow me on my journey, as I am on a no-buy this year for makeup. However, either today or sometime this week, I am going to be purchasing one makeup item. Well, it's kind of a makeup item, and I'll update you about that later, but that was in the line of the rules that I had set for myself. So I'd love for you to follow me along on that journey. So let me go ahead and update you on the products that I have, and then we're going to be pulling in a new card today. The first product that I have for you is my... Okay, I had to pause really quick. My daughter was yelling for me. You may have heard her yelling for me. And she came in to tell me that she lost a tooth. She was just eating a cake, tooth came out. So I had to go kind of like be nurse mama. Okay, so the first product that I have for you is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked palette. And I have this actually in for 2 prompts. The first prompt, I am using these 2 powders. And the second prompt, I am using the highlighter. My goal for all of these is to use them until March 20th. I am not someone that really likes to count uses, and this is a new palette, so weighing it really wouldn't be advantageous. Also, you know, you just don't pick up a lot of these Hourglass powders. You don't get a whole lot at one time. So I am using something for a certain period of time works a lot better for me. So I'm just going to continue to use those 2 powders as like setting powder for like under my eyes, or finishing powder right here. And the highlighter is something that I use almost every day. Sometimes I don't wear highlighter. Another product that I have is my Tarte Maneater palette. The prompt that I had, I do remember for this one, was matches your shirt. I was wearing a yellow sweater that day, so I pulled in Desire, and my goal, again, so I don't like to count uses, but this one I really couldn't get away from it. My goal is to use this 20 times, and I'm actually at 12. I'm pretty sure. Maybe 11, we're gonna say 12. So I have a few more times to use that up today. Okay. One product I had for Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy was a perfume, and I finished my perfume and it's off in the trash because I emptied it out last month. And I finished this one today. So my next prompt was for pick your space. And I got to pick any space on the board, and I picked the SPF, and I just finished this today. This Bliss Blockstar Invisible Daily Sunscreen, SPF 30. I love this one, and I do have another one of this mini small size that's waiting for me, and I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to count this as an empty, and I'll be rolling in a new card because I finished this. And I'm also going to go ahead and just tell you now, I'm going to roll in another card because I know that pretty soon I will finish this shadow of my 20 uses. So today I'm going to roll in 2 cards. And the last product that I'm really actually excited today to update you on is my Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. Because I got the Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy space, I went ahead and pulled a 6th card, and of course I got the Joker. So the Joker was for Are You Joking Me? And I picked a product that I really didn't want to pan because I really didn't like it. I didn't like the way that it set on my skin. It didn't stay very well. It kind of looked like snake skin a little bit on my skin. It was very strange. So I've actually been using this. At first I started mixing it with another foundation that I have that's a little on the dark side. And this is gray. This is a gray color. So, you know, I was hoping to mix the two together and kind of create a shade that would work for me. It was actually still too dark for me, so I went ahead and stopped doing that. I started mixing it with another foundation that was lighter, and I just felt like it was just too much. So I decided, all right, I'm gonna use this by itself. And I've been using it by itself most of the time, and I actually have started to like this. I'm really happy about that because I do need to finish this up. I really hated it, and I was really not excited about panning this, but in the end, I'm very thankful that I have learned to like it, and I would say that I'm probably about like right there. So I anticipate that's going to be in for 2 or 3 more months at least, and thankfully I'm okay with that. So I'm just going to keep trucking along on that. So now it's time to pull in my 2 cards. I'm going to go ahead and pop up a screen or like a little screenshot of the new game board. So the cool thing about Emily is every month she randomizes all of the prompts except for the face cards. Those stay the same every month, but all of the number cards change. So every month you're going to get something different. So as of right now, I'm going to be working on 7 products, right? No, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to pull 2 cards. 6. But once I finish my 20 use goal on that eyeshadow, then I'll be done with that, and I'll be back to the 5 that she suggests. Some people choose to pull a new card every month regardless of what happens. So that can get pretty intense. Okay, so here's my cards. The Joker is in here somewhere, hopefully not on the top. So I'm going to show you the cards that I'm going to draw, and then I'll pause, look at the game board, and pick out my products. Here we go. Okay, the 10 of Hearts and the 8 of Hearts. All right, so I'm excited to see what I come up with. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. And I did a little bit of research, and I think I'm finally going to implement something. It's a tip on counting uses, and I have no idea where I saw this from. I'm pretty sure I did not come up with this idea. I'm pretty sure I didn't. So what I did was I took some masking tape and I stuck it to the back of this palette and to one of these that I'm about to show you. And so that's going to be how I count uses on that instead of trying to keep it up here in my brain. It's easier for me to do it actually on the product because then I don't have something extra to keep up with. And that's part of why counting uses is hard for me. Because I don't like clutter, even though this little area that I'm looking at is super cluttered. I think that's going to work. Okay, so I am going to introduce the 8 of Hearts. The 8 of Hearts was for vacation travel, and I had something in mind that I had bought at an airport, at a MAC counter at an airport, but I already have that in a project, so I didn't want to use it again. So instead I picked this Butter Believe It blush from Physicians Formula, and it's in the shade Pink Sands. So what I'm gonna do is count 10 uses on this blush. I have a face palette that I'm trying to pan and a cream blush that I'm trying to pan this year. So I don't want to set my goal too high on this, but this is actually something that I'm thankful to have in the project, because I'm not really very crazy about this one either. It's not very dark, and oh, whoops. And I like for my blush to kind of show up a little more than this does. So I'm hoping that I can kind of figure out a way to make it work, so that I don't have to get rid of it, because I don't really like to keep things that I don't like and that are not working for me. Anyway, this is a vacation-y kind of package, and of course it has that Physicians Formula like tropical smell. It smells like vacations, getting me ready for summer break. So 10 uses for that one, and I'll have a pencil here at my station to help me easily keep track of my uses. And then I drew the 10 of hearts also, and that was for nostalgia. And I don't really keep products for a very long time. If I find that I don't like it, then I get rid of it, either to my mother-in-law, or she you know, we'll give it to someone, and so I don't keep things for a long time. So that was kind of a hard one for me, but I picked my ColourPop Lippie stick in the shade Brink, and Brink is a very warm color. Let me show you that. It's a very lovely fall color, and I do enjoy this. I just don't use it a whole lot, and it's been a while since I've used it, but it smells fine, so we're going to go. This is nostalgic for me in a strange way. It might not really make any sense to you, but it's nostalgic for me. I bought this when I was substituting, so there was a time period when I took some time off from teaching. We just made a really big move, and I wanted to be able to be there for my daughter in this very big transition that she was going through, and I didn't want to have to think about other people's kids. I wanted to really focus that year on my kid. Funny enough, the year that I took off was 2019 and 2020. I started substituting in 2020 in January at her school, and I actually got a long-term substitute position for GT. So I was substituting in GT, and every time I use this, it makes me think of that time period, because I remember teaching GT or subbing for GT. They didn't allow me to test kids, so during that block time that I had in my schedule, I had a lot of free time because they didn't allow me to test kids, and there was time built in their schedules for that. So I had a lot of free time. So I just remember like sitting at my desk and, you know, getting ready for my next class when it would be ready to come in. And then, you know, of course, then by the time March 13th came, the whole world shut down. And I remember the last conversations that I had with the students that I had that year, and they were like, yeah, we're going to Disney World and we're so excited. And I'm thinking, I'm not sure that you're going to Disney World, but we'll see. I don't know. And they probably didn't make it to Disney World. So anyway, this just brings back a lot of memories of that time period, and I had a lot of fun subbing, and I had a lot of fun subbing in GT. And it was just kind of a strange but sweet time in my life. So I like using this. So as an effort to, again, not count uses, I went ahead and measured this up to the cap, and just to like right here, because I'm not a digger. I don't dig out products. So I took it from this lowest part and I measured to the tip, and that's about where it's at. And it's kind of like naturally there's a line in this. I don't know if you can see. There's like a little line. So I measured it up to that line is where I would like to use the product to. So that lipstick is about 3 years old. maybe, yeah, 3. And so it needs, this is my oldest lipstick. It's one of the oldest things that I have. And so I know that I need to get some good use. I will probably use this as a lipstick, and I may even try to use it as a blush just to kind of like hurry it along. So that is my update. I hope that you enjoyed all of my ramblings and my stories about, oops, I'm trying to wipe down and I knocked the camera. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give me a like and tell me, hey, congratulate me for finally loving this. Yay, I'm not loving, I'm liking, and I'm very thankful for that. Congratulate me for that and for using up a product. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks, bye.